Hello, Delwyn Sewell here. Coming out the back steps here. Gracious, all these birds on the steps. I can get down through here. I'm stepping on them. But it's great. This is Eagle Mountain Lake. We stay out here. And I love dogs and fish and birds and stuff. But anyway, right now we have birds. And these chickens are hilarious. They make us laugh. They take these pieces of bread and they carry them off like it's a little prize that they have, and they make you laugh the way that they come up. And sometimes we'll give them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, half of one or something, and just watching them try to scrape it off their beak. It's hilarious. But it's great to live. It's great to be at home and to be able to earn a living here. I don't have to fight the traffic, drive 40 miles one way to work every day, and deal with the boss, crazy people at work, customers and situations, and all of the stress that goes with it. It's great to be here. Tire swing for the kids. Plenty of work around here, but it's worth it. But it's great to be home. You know, I mean, you see all these places around the lake. You see these big, beautiful homes, $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 homes, and the people are like never home. I mean, you know, they might come home on the weekends or get a little summer vacation and spend some time, go out to their dock in the boat. And they got their chairs. I mean, they got their chairs out. Not necessarily our neighbors, but I'm just saying. I mean, they get their chairs out, and they have their caboodle. They have the picnic table and their umbrella, and it just sits there year after year. And rarely you ever see anyone in it. It's like our lives are busy. It's like we completely work our life away. But again, my name is Delwyn, and it's just, get away from the sun there, I'm going to blind you. But that's what it is. I worked for overnight for years. I worked cleaning businesses for years and restaurants. My dad had a carpenter shop, a builder shop. Worked with him in the shop quite a bit, and sharpening tools and chainsaw blades and building different cabinets and a shed. Built a shed together and a chicken house, siding, and we built houses together off and on through the years. So it's like there's nothing inside of me. I'm no expert. I'm no executive. It's like, how can an ordinary guy make any living at home? How can he build his own business? It's like I've always worked for somebody else. My dad had a little experience working on his own. I mean, he built a thing. He did, but he built things for people. And he did a lot of things for others. He knew people, had friends, and they would give him leads and tell him about somebody who needed their house fixed, or they needed some new cabinets put in, or a kitchen set that they were remodeling, and he'd come help them do it. And as far as experience of building your own company, of starting your own business online, it's like, no way. And my dad was losing his health for quite a while. He was failing. It's like he started slowing down a lot at age 77, 78, 79. Started losing his balance and had trouble. He just couldn't walk much. He had to walk real slow, take small steps, and he'd get the smile on his face and he'd laugh a little bit. That when he was a kid and growing up, he used to wonder why old people shuffle their feet. And he says, well, now I know. It's like you don't have the strength. He doesn't have the strength to pick up his feet. Doesn't have the balance that he did to make long steps. just not being able to catch himself if he fell. So it gave a lot of insecurity there. He's always been a strong, 6 foot tall, 150 pounds, 160 pounds. So he was always a strong man and confident. And in his aging years, it was hard for him. It was hard for Mama and I and the family. And I come from a family of 4. I'm not going to keep you. I know you got a lot of things to do, and that there may be something here that could help your life that you may want to look into. But just a little bit, I mean, I come from a family of 4, brother and 2 sisters. It's a great life together, a lot of hard times, and sometimes we didn't get along, but we always made up. I can't remember going to sleep at night mad at each other. You know, I mean, we get mad at each other, and that was it. We usually settle it. Mom or Dad would get involved or whatever. But, you know, I mean, overall, we were close and we loved life. You know, we went out in the woods and chasing rabbit trails and deer tracks, going hunting together. We lived in Rapid City, South Dakota for years. This is the Eagle Mountain Lake on a little North Texas shore, one of the lakes here in North Texas. And it's great, just being out with life and the birds. Water's way down, you can see the dock usually. The water is usually way up. You can see the water level here. The water level is usually up by those metal plates. And the beavers come around and chewing on our dock, so put those yellow plates there. But it's great just being here. But I can remember when my dad passed away, and the time of his life came to an end, and he slipped out and left in his sleep early one morning. And so we buried my dad, and a lot of people close to my mom and look after her. I stay close by. My sister came down. My brother, and I lost a sister and a brother years ago, have passed away. And it's just my big sister and I. I'm the youngest, and she's the oldest. She's in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I'm here in Texas, where my mom's parents, she grew up here. And so Dad and her settled here later in their life. But it's great to be here. And, you know, so many things in life, it makes me sigh inside. Stupid things that I've done, decisions, financial decisions, relationships, going my own way, trying things out on my own. And I found to connect with people helps save a lot of heartache and trouble. Just being together and hearing from other people's experience in life. So that's helped me a lot. The fact of trying to do things on my own doesn't have a strong profit, and there are a lot of losses, more than when you do things with people, with the right kind of people, and that's important. So, but it's great to live. It's great to be alive. There's something I was going to tell you, and I forgot what it was, about building, about growing. But building something on your own. You know, my dad passed away, and the rubber meet the road. My mom needed me close by. I don't need to be driving 40 miles to work and staying gone all day long. I need to be close to home. So I did. I stayed close to home and taking care of life, taking care of the family, and being here for them. But this opportunity to build your own life at home, to work at home on your own, to make money and earn an income yourself. You can earn your own money and make a living right there at home, right there where you are. No matter who you are, no matter where you've been, what you've done, you can make a living at home. And I'm going to tell you how to do that and show you and leave something with you. I know I've kept you long enough here in this video now, but just to let you know just a little bit. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are, what you've done. This may be the very first time, and you've been wanting I had a lady tell me, Mary, that she has dreamed of working at home all of her life and didn't know where to go or what to do, and finally found a place to call home. Some people have tried for years and years and struggling, not making anything. Or I know a couple people that had started a business that started up real good and real fast, and then a couple of their strong partners that they were partners in their business with, they dropped out, moved away, went into something else, and just walked away from it. And it was like his strength in his business fell, and it seemed like that it just crumbled around him. So no matter where you've been, what has happened to you, your experiences, you may have had some success, you may have had some failures, you may have had nothing but failures. You may be just starting. But no matter what it is, where you are, no matter what your faith is, what you believe in, you can do this. You can believe in yourself. You can believe in the one who gives you life. You can believe that someone else knows what to do. And that if you give it a chance, one more chance, or decide to step out for the first time, and you can be home like this. But you may not decide to start now, and you may not decide today to be that knight in shining armor for your wife, and you may not decide that you're going to be a hero for your family and for your home, for your children, in making their dreams come true. And you can be their hero by being there for them, and being their hero by being you. And you can be their hero by helping make their dreams come true. And I'm telling you, it starts at home. Now, there are big corporations and successful men that have made it to the top and have been very successful and helped their families' dreams come true out there in the corporate world. And that's true, and that makes it, and they made it like that. But for me, hey, I'm 44 years old. And any gift that I have and experience that I have, my career that I can't think of right now, but what that I'm good at, and the thing that I'm the best in, that I'm an expert in, that thought came to me, that I'm an expert in, that's what I was trying to say, is already, hey, I might be an expert in driving a forklift and loading trucks. I may be an expert in cleaning things and sharpening chainsaw blades. But as far as being an expert in the corporate world, an expert in brain surgery, kinesiology, or a lawyer, hey, if it was going to happen, it already would have. So I don't care if I'm 30, 40, 50, 60. You're an expert in your gift and what you're talented in. So you can become an expert right there at home. But what I was saying is, and don't let me go around in circles here with you, but what I'm saying is about that corporate man, Bill Gates, the most popular to me. But, I mean, they make it big in the corporate world, and they build a big corporation and a big company. And that's their gift, and that's their talent, and they're an expert in that. But what I'm trying to say is that you can be an expert at home. And be an expert right there, making a living for your family, right there online, at your computer, there in your little office, there in your study, at your desk, and make a good living and make money each and every day. I'm going to tell you and leave you a little link here, here below on the bottom of the video here, to look at, that will give you a step-by-step way to make money from home, and let you look at that. And you may be like me. I remember when I was first looking at that link, step one, and I was just looking at it and just thinking, man, can I do this? Can I really make my family's dreams come true? Can I really pull us out of the hole of barely making it and living from paycheck to paycheck and having to use my credit card to buy some things with so that I don't have to use the money because I need the money in the bank to pay bills. And not having enough in my bank, or barely having enough in my bank to pay bills with. And so the car insurance or the getting an extra tire put on, hey, I got to pull out the credit card for. And that just raises the bill, raises the expenses. So it's time. It was enough of that, and I was just thinking of all this. You know, can I really make a living at home? Can I really be that knight in shining armor for my wife? And I was just looking at that, step one, and click here. And I did. And I'm going to leave it with you. And I wish you well, and hope to help you in whatever it is that you may do. That there may be something that you're struggling in, there may be a problem that, hey, maybe we can solve it together and find a solution for it. Because, like my dad used to say, and I'm sure others have said, that two heads are better than one. So I believe we're here for a reason, and we're together to make things happen and to make life better for each other. So hats off. It's good to meet you, and I hope to meet you out there someday. There, from my home to yours.